Hey, let's just talk straight for a second. The first time you play anything on the Sonos 5, you feel it deep in your chest before you hear it in your ears. That is not an exaggeration. That is what happens when a speaker doesn't just produce sound, it creates atmosphere. Before you zone into the rest of this, take a quick moment and check the current price and stock through the link below, because gear like this tends to swing with trends and availability, and hesitation has a way of turning into that small sting of regret later. This speaker is for the kind of person who knows what good sound sounds like, even if you haven't had it at home yet. You've lived with thin audio that feels polite, flat, or distant. You've watched movies or shows and thought, this should hit harder. You've cranked songs and still felt like something was missing. That moment, the moment you realize you've outgrown good enough, is exactly why this matters. The first time you set up the Sonos 5, you'll notice it right away. Sound doesn't just come at you, it fills you. Low end isn't polite, it is authoritative. The mid-range is warm, alive, and natural. Highs sparkle without stabbing your ears. There is a spaciousness you didn't know your room could have, and once you feel that, every other speaker starts to feel like it is holding something back. You'll hear it during real-life moments, waking up to music that actually makes you feel something, movie nights where effects and voices have weight and presence, late-night playlists that make you rediscover tracks you thought you knew. Even podcasts feel clearer, more engaging, like the host is right there in the room with you. And here is the thing, you don't just hear the difference. You notice what you were missing before. Once you've lived with sound that has depth, clarity, and intentionality, everything else starts to feel thin by comparison. That loss aversion in action, the feeling that comes every time you think about going back to anything less capable. Ownership pride with this speaker is real. It is not just another black box on a shelf. It is a centerpiece. You feel it when guests ask, wait, is that sound coming from that? You feel it when you dim the lights and the music just takes over the room, not just the space in front of the speaker. You feel it in the way it allows your content, your music, your movies, your moment to be experienced, not merely played. It fills the room with rich bass that doesn't bloat or distort, airy highs that don't fatigue your ears, a balanced mid-range that feels honest and captivating, and spatial depth that gives everything a sense of place. It is responsive, intuitive, and effortless. You don't wrestle with it, you enjoy it. There are a couple of soft trade-offs. If you're craving a full surround setup or dedicated subwoofer rumble, you might eventually want to expand beyond a single unit. And if ultra portability is your top priority, something smaller might fit that niche better. But at some point, you stop torturing yourself with comparisons and just go with the thing that already felt right. Every time you consider something weaker, you come right back here. So don't let this be the upgrade you delay and later think, I should have done this sooner. Check the current price and stock now, make that confident choice, and let your sound finally feel like soundful, intentional, and alive.